All right, so I'm going to try to do this in two halves. This is actually my last day here in Naples, and last night was my show. This is just going to be a little general vlog. This might be in two parts, but last night was my first opera that I've performed in since 2002, I want to say. And it was the very first time I had ever performed with an orchestra. So that was so thrilling and so exciting, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that Opera Naples took me in their chorus. I honestly, when I auditioned, I tell everybody the same story. I didn't think I was going to get in. I told my music teacher, Mr. Leopold, I was like, he's like, you going to go to this audition? I was like, I called him because I didn't have music lessons yet. And I was like, Mr. Leopold, I have an audition with Opera Naples. And he was like, are you going to go? I was like, I don't know if I should. It's really far. Naples, if you don't know, is about 3 hours away from where I live. Actually, I think the GPS always tells me it takes 2 hours and 47 minutes to get to and from Naples, from my home to Naples. So, I told him, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get it. When I told my husband about it, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get it. And lo and behold, I got in. So I was shocked. I'm so happy. I'm so honored, and I'm so happy to have participated in Aida. Last night was amazing. It was fucking amazing. Oh my god! Like I didn't know. I don't really know a lot. The only operas that I know extensively are usually Mozart operas, because I'm a huge, horrible Mozart fangirl, and that's like where I've spent 90% of my life. I've listened to classical music since I was 9 years old. So, and Mozart, my parents got me, at the time I played the flute, and my parents got me a tape of Mozart music, so I was listening to Mozart at like 9. So, I didn't really learn about any other composers till I started singing and started doing other composers. And the first opera I was ever in was Verdi, the guy who wrote Aida. I was in La Traviata. So, but Aida is like crazy because like you have the main characters of Aida, Radames, the king, the Radames dude, Amaris, and then Aida's father. Then you have my chorus, which is the chorus of the townspeople of Egypt. Then, because it takes place in Egypt. Then you have the scrim chorus, which is the people that sing off stage, and that's some symphonic chorale they have in Southwest Florida. I'm not exactly sure what their name is. They're singing in the back. So, and then you have the slave chorus, and then you have ballet dancers, because there's a lot of ballet shit in this. It is an opera that is so crazy. The only act that I'm physically in is Act Two, and during that whole part in Act Two, where you're doing a triumphant march, it's dancing. It's supposed to be, they say when they do it at the Met, they bring live animals on stage and do their parade part. So it's craziness, but it's typical Verdi, because at the end, not everybody, but Aida and the main dude Radames fucking die. It's like Radames is the hero and goes around. They're in a war. Egypt and Ethiopia are in a war situation. Egypt just trounced Ethiopia, and they took a bunch of people hostage, and that's where Aida comes in. She was like one of the people, they not hostage, but like, you know how they were gathering up people way back in the day to like be slaves and free labor. So Aida is the princess of Ethiopia, and like they grabbed her, and like they didn't know she was the princess though. So Radames sees her and is like, oh, I'm in love with her. I want some of that. So basically they're like, and she likes him too, but I don't even know. And this is gonna be a real basic story, because I just read the Wikipedia on this. You need to go read the Wikipedia if you want the full story. I'm giving you the Adrian version of it. So they fall in love, but Radames is supposed to marry Amaris, which is the king of Egypt's daughter. And he's supposed to take over for the king, because he just like helped trounce them sad Ethiopians. And he's like, the king's like, look, you gonna marry Amaris, and that's just what it's going to talk. And Amaris is all happy. However, when they do this, when they do their triumphant part, they bring out those sad slave people or the captive hostage folks. So when they bring them hostage folks out, Aida sees her dad is in there, but they don't know he's the king of Ethiopia, because he, like, they said he died, like in the end of Act 1, they like, oh, he died, and like, yay. So he just swapped out his clothes, and they didn't, I guess they didn't have like selfies. It probably took like 16 weeks to carve out a fucking selfie back then, because they were carving shit in the rocks, wasn't no canvas. So the two kings kind of meet, but they don't know that when they bring that dude out, and Aida's like, oh my god, it's my dad. They don't know that that's the king, and they still don't know she's a princess. So basically, the father sings this song. It's a really cool song too. Well, it starts cool, and then it gets kind of sappy, and then they're like praying for their lives because the priests fucking want to kill them. And then me as a townsperson, like, all right, look, we've had our fun laughing and throwing rocks, because we literally throw rocks at them, and not real rocks though. We like throw fake rocks at them on stage, but we do throw rocks at them all the same. So we throw rocks at them, and we're like, no, don't kill them, just let them go. And at the end of all that, the king is like, all right, y'all, we gonna let them go. We get to laugh and point at them when we see them in the street, but we gonna let y'all go. We gonna let y'all live. So, but in order to keep y'all from killing one of us, we're gonna take Aida and her father as a like goodwill sort of situation, and keep them as like free labor for us, basically. So y'all don't try to kill us in retaliation for ruining your lives and taking y'all a la-di-da. So basically some stuff happens where, all right, hold on, let me pause because I'm gonna have to stop here. Hold up.